Things to be ready for. Ollie Ollie infantry, come out, wherever you are. Ready or not, here I come. Okay, we're getting ready for the rapture. Now we're getting ready for King's Day 3.0. Now we're getting ready for the 250th birthday of the United States Constitution of America. What's that? Not Constitution of the United States. Oh yeah, that's remember that. That was Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, Lincoln, Johnson, right, then it was Grant, Hayes, Garfield, Grant, Hayes, Garfield, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, McKinley. All right, then Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson, Harding, Coolidge, Hoover, then Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Then it was Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy. Well, we're getting ready for Jesus, man. We're just doing a little walk through history here, or no, King's Day, 320, or the 250th anniversary of all that stuff. Who knows? After Kennedy, Johnson. Right after Johnson was Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush, Clinton, Bush, Obama, Biden, Trump. Well, in all this 250 years of presidency, I'll be prioritizing this. I'll be getting ready for the second coming of Jesus Christ. All that middle stuff, East War stuff, all that Epstein stuff, all that stuff. Jesus come back, gonna split the mountain, cut down on the Mount of Olives. He's gonna split that mountain in half all the way through the Kidron Valley, all the way up. Jerusalem gonna be divided in half for all eternity at the second coming of Jesus. And he'll leave it as a mark for all eternity to see, so you know that the Bible prophecy came true for all eternity. It's like It's like trying to miss the broadside of a barn with a shotgun. You just can't miss it, right? And God gonna place a sign at the second coming, that a sign that nobody in the world can miss. But you don't want to be here after that day, because that means you missed the rapture, right? And we're just getting ready. We're like reading our Constitution, making sure we got the law and gospel under our belt. Article 1, Section 1. What's Article 1, Section 1 of the Congress? Section 2, the legislature. Section 3, the Senate. Section 4. Section 4 is meetings, dockets, calendars. Section 5 is business, elections. Section 6 is compensations. Section 7 is budget and legalizations. Section 8 is the cabinetry. Yeah, that's post office rails. That's your basic cabinetry stuff. Intellectual property. Section 9 is naturalization. Rules. Due process. Section 10 is emoluments. Right? That's Article 1 of the United States Constitution. Article 2 is the presidency. Outlines the executive power. Right? Which is basically commander-in-chief of the military under the advice and consent of the Senate, and impeachment. Article 3 of the U.S. Constitution is judicial ordination of Article 1 courts under 1 Supreme Court of the United States. SCOTUS. Yeah. Well, they have to be ordained and take office. So Article 4 of the United States Constitution would be Section 1 is equal protection. That's laws comply state to state, right? You get equal protection if you're a citizen of that state, and that state. Article 2 is citizenry, due process. Section 3 is state charters. If a state wants to be admitted to the Union. Number 4 is due process. No, Article 4, Section 4 is due diligence, not due process. That's where Republicans try to claim that it's a republic. That being a republic just means you can wave your state flag at international levels, right? If it's a state flag, you can hang it at the same height as the national flag. If it's a state flag, you can raise it to the same height of any national flag. That's all Republican means, is the way you raise your standards, your flags, right? 'Cause in the old days, states couldn't raise their flags to the height of a nation. They were just a state, in the state of being today, so to speak. And people change states all the time, right? States are less clear than nations, right? You can go through a desert state, or you can go through a tropical state, or you can go through... There's different states, but nations are a more form of permanency. Article 5 of the Constitution is amendments. Right, Article 6 is Constitutional Supremacy Clause. Constitutional supremacy. Article 7. 7 is ratification. And that's our U.S. Constitution, right? Article 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ratification. Bill of Rights. Declaration of Independence. 27 amendments to the Constitution. Freedom of press, freedom of religion, right to remain silent, no quartering the troops. Okay. Well, I'll see you there.